Cause I do it all with a passion, passion, passion. Trying to get all I've imagined, imagined, imagined.
And the reason I'm back is very exciting. It's very life-changing. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Did you see the title of this video? I moved back in with my parents. And today I'm getting into why that is. So by now, I hope I would have already posted my vlog on how I left Johannesburg and came back to the US for the first time in 5 years. That was such a big deal, and it was so fun to share with you guys. Or I might have mentioned in that video that the trip was meant to be for 3 weeks. 3 weeks of being back in the US, visiting my parents, other family members, and my friends, and then getting back on the plane and going back to my husband and my cat, right? Back to my normal life. Then things changed. 3 weeks turned into 1 month, turned into 2 months, which now has turned into something I don't even know and understand. I don't know when I'm going back to South Africa or Johannesburg or Swaziland. I don't know. So here I am, living back at home with my parents. I moved out when I was 18, when I was going to university. And yeah, now I'm just back. And the reason I'm back is very exciting. It's very life-changing. And it's because we're having a baby. Okay, where my dress is hiding. There's the baby. There's the baby. There's the baby. So we are having a baby. That's why I came on the video all sus, having it like this. But now that I put it out there, I'm free. We found out just before I was coming. We talked about it and we planned on giving birth in the US. We have a doctor in Swaziland. We have a doctor in South Africa. I had those appointments when I was still, on the continent of Africa. And then I had to have my other appointments here in the US. Went to those appointments and they kind of kept scheduling more. Like I have my doctors, I have the ultrasound, then I have my nurse who comes to my house. And going through all of those experiences, I was like, wow. Some things just stood out as far as the facilities, as far as the range of care, as far as the expertise for some specific things that we need. So we're like, oh my gosh, I think what's best for the baby and for me is to stay in the US. I wanted to, keep traveling between the 3 countries until 7 months and then come to the US, for the last couple of months. But for our baby, it might be best to do things in a different way. It might be best to stay in the US. And at an early stage, my husband and I found ourselves like jumping into parent mode. And yeah, that was really mind-boggling, right? Because now we're going to be parents and we're already starting to think different and prioritize differently. So yeah, here I am, living at home with my parents because I'm pregnant. And living at home with my parents has been really, really nice. We haven't had holidays together or birthdays together or any type of normalcy. And now all of a sudden we're getting so much quality time. Like we loved watching movies together and hanging out. So all the things that we used to love to do in the past, we have ample opportunity to do now. So kind of always going shopping with my mom, which is fun. My dad is the best cook, okay? And I get to have home cooked meals by my dad all the time, every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm not cooking. I'm really just taking it easy and soaking in the love. It's made my pregnancy so much better. It's so easy and peaceful. And so I'm like really hoping that my baby is really calm and a relaxed person and a happy person. You know, that's what I'm cooking up. Peace and happiness. But on the other hand, I mean, it was the shock of my life to realize that my plans had changed unexpectedly. I was in denial about it, then I was depressed about it, then I was, I went through all of that and I could not film anything during these times. I was just sitting in my room looking crazy. It's cool and it's good to have your plans, but you always have to remember that God has plans for you too, right? And sometimes they're not the same, right? We cannot think of the marvelous things that God thinks of, right? So you have to like let go and be like, okay, clearly you have a better idea. For me, I'm gonna go with that, okay? And I made my peace. So I'm really trusting in God to reunite my family, that my husband can come here and Moko will come here and we'll be together again eventually and everything will be okay. I'm trusting in that. And in the meantime, while I'm waiting for it to unfold, I'm once again just living at home with my parents, being peaceful, chilling out. That's all I can do at this point. I really, I thought I was going to be back in South Africa by now. I had a plans to go to Mafikeng. A lot of you guys will ask in the comments, like, how are you South African? Are you South African? Are you American? So I was like, I'm going to take them with me to Mafikeng, where a lot of my South African family is, and show my announcement, my reveal to them. And it was gonna be so exciting. And then for December, I was gonna do Vlogmas, showing, December vibes, Christmas vibes in South Africa, Gibby Zemba boss, vibes. And yeah, none of that is happening. None of that is happening. I don't know what the future holds. I'm really uncertain. All I know is that I'm trusting in God. I'm finally at peace with it. I wasn't at peace with it before, right? Yeah, I think that would be really cool if we can exchange those stories in the comments. You guys are always leaving me such beautiful comments in my other videos. Let's go a little deeper. Let's get a little closer. All right? And yeah, that's pretty much the video for today. I don't know what else to say other than I'm living with my parents now. I'm pregnant. My husband and my cat are not with me, and I'm really praying for a turnaround. But I'm very happy, all things considered, right? That's all I have to say for today. So thank you. As usual, I'm so appreciative of the time that you give me and listening and watching my crazy life. And I will see you guys in the next video. Big love.
'Cause I do it all with a passion, passion, passion.